and welcome to the Star Wars After Show presented by Verizon. I'm Andy Gutierrez, co-host of the Star Wars Show, and today we are gathered by a few of the guys that helped make the Star Wars Show, including my other co-host, Peter Townley, cool guy Kyle Ko.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah, he said that's what he said he wanted his title to be. So
No, I
you know,
didn't.
I'm being nice.
All
It's
right.
okay, Kyle. You can admit it.
All right.
And producer, writer, Yoda Fountain, Mr. Scott Bromley.
That's right. That's me.
So let's talk about the Star Wars Show.
Okay, what do you want to talk about the Star Wars show?
We had fun this week.
We did.
We got to go ride in Indy cars.
That was
Oh,
insane.
Man. That was so cool.
Yeah.
This didn't make it into the show. He's in the background if you look, but
Yeah.
Mario Andretti
Yeah.
Is just there.
Just hanging out.
was just
Yeah.
there,
With his beautiful hair
hanging out.
and his
Amazing
super cool
hair.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
You had no
You
idea.
can tell
you had
because
no
of
idea.
this.
We were like, Kyle, there's Mario Andretti. He's like, who's that?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Now,
Oh well.
what was it like being yelled at by me in an Indy car?
There was a lot to take in, right?
Yes,
I mean, you're going really fast. You're trying to look. You're trying to think about questions, and then you're getting yelled at. It was a lot. There was a lot going on, but it was really fun.
Now, being in that Indy car, both of you guys, do you think you could perform tasks if you were in, say, an X-Wing, knowing how fast that car was going on the ground, or maybe even a pod racer for that?
I mean, that'd be tough. Like, say, if the pod racer is overheating or something, and I need to like get the engines under control. It would not be easy.
Oh, see, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about like tasks, like knitting a sweater or like
No, just like
finishing a
doing
crossword puzzle.
No, your mission at hand.
I think that's what
okay.
Sebulba would do, since he's got his hands free. You know.
Well, no, because when I was writing the questions for the trivia thing, I was rewatching the pod race, and Anakin like takes his eyes off the wheel for
Constantly.
for quite a while.
Because
Yeah.
he can use the Force.
I know he can use the Force, but there's rocks
Yeah,
coming at
there's
the kid.
Things blowing up.
Yeah,
the
he's just
engines
like,
are on
hold
fire.
Hold on, let me fix this.
Hang on a
engine here."
second. Let me just grab a screwdriver.
Meanwhile,
Take
like-
both hands off of the wheel.
Yeah, everyone
Is that the
else.
first unbelievable thing you saw in that race?
Well, no.
Wow.
The fact that Ben Quadraneros' car didn't start, that was the first unbelievable thing. That guy is a champion.
Kyle, you got to ride around in a golf cart though.
Yeah, those are cool too. They don't go as fast, but I've never actually ridden in a golf cart before.
Where did you go? Or did they like?
Oh God, Kyle, your life experiences are so few, and it never fails
I've never
to
been
amaze
golfing
me.
before, so I've never ridden in a golf cart. So we went around the track to get shots of you guys driving around.
So in the world of Rogue One, we've got 2 international posters that just came out this week, and that's super cool.
Yep.
That's always fun seeing the different art.
I like what they're doing with the Rogue One marketing this time around. You know, the poster that was revealed at Celebration, it was so far away from typical Star Wars posters that we've seen before. And now the the international posters are going down that same realm. You know, that you had this new shot of Jyn on the beach, and then a whole bunch of nice clouds, some waves, and then boom, Death Star right behind her. That's awesome. That is just an awesome shot. And then the other one was just the whole crew, and they're in that light up, looks like a Puff Daddy video from the late '90s.
It's definitely lit.
Yeah, it's like
lit.
the only thing missing from that poster are Puffy and Mace. But I do like the K2SO like peeking behind, going like, "Hey guys, I'm here too."
Because yeah, that's like old school meets new school.
Yeah,
too.
totally.
Like that's imagery that we're very used to.
I thought they were pretty cool too. I like that one was really light, one was really dark. Maybe that has to do with something. Light side, dark side.
Oh,
Made a connection
there
there.
you go, Kyle.
Um,
Picking up on all the symbolism.
It is always cool to see the ways that Star Wars is artistically interpreted in different countries.
Yeah, and the way that they use the posters to market to that audience.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. And we have this international cast in Rogue One, so it's an opportunity to see different places and what they see in this film and which characters they're interested in.
A lot of people are like, yearning to know more about Rogue, but I kind of like that there's still a bit of mystery and we're not being like completely inundated with marketing everything everywhere.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't know anything about Rogue One, which I don't really beyond the trailers, but if I was just seeing the international poster, I'd be like, all right.
And Rebels is coming back on Saturday.
It is.
You pumped for that?
Pretty pumped.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm I'm really interested in Thrawn, but only because I don't know anything about him and everyone loves him. So now I want to know what he's really about. I never read the books, so hopefully they do him justice.
Who was your favorite Rebels character, Kyle?
It's a good question.
Yeah, no.
Minister Tua, because she wears cool hats.
She's all right. Chopper.
There you go.
Okay.
Chopper's a cool droid. You
Yeah,
like
he's a cool
Chopper.
droid.
I love Chopper.
We love Chopper.
So what do you like? Why do you like Chopper? What speaks to you?
I like that he's in every episode and kind of does everything in every episode. You know how like some characters don't do everything? Chopper always does something.
Yeah.
Kyle likes that Chopper's there.
Yeah.
I said on this show the last time I was there, the reason why I like Chopper is he has the highest kill count on that show.
It's true.
It was really
It's
fun.
true.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I always tie back to like, oh, when Rebels first came out, people were like, oh, it's just a dumb kid show, and people were like, oh, Chopper's just a dumb knockoff R2, and now people really love him because
Yeah.
he's crazy.
Yeah. No, I want to send. I like sending people that GIF of Chopper when he has 2 blasters and he's just, blue, 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 just rolling.
Who's your favorite character?
AP5 probably.
Yeah.
Really like AP5.
I like that guy.
It's such a fun contrast with Chopper.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope we get to see more of him this season.
I really want to see more of AP5
yeah.
this season.
I mean, well, that Chopper episode was your favorite episode of the entire series.
It was my favorite.
It's one of the
episode.
best.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it together when it was airing last year, and I stood up and said, "That's the best episode of the series. That was the best one."
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
And his characterization's so good, and you know, Alan Rickman inspired, but that's Steven Stanton, who does a lot of the voices.
He does
on
a lot of
Rebels.
voices
He's
on Rebels.
super duper incredibly talented.
Yeah, and I'm also interested to see what's going to go on with Kanan this season. I think it's super interesting that now that he has to, he is kind of in his own head more than usual. You know, because he was always kind of in his own head and in the show, but now he literally
Yeah.
is now in his own head.
And it also means that he's not going to be there to rein in Ezra.
Yeah.
You know, in the same way. So Ezra's going to be much more on his own.
There's one part in the trailer where you see 2 holocrons kind of merge in the trailer. I'm interested to see what that leads to.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen a holocron do that before.
Leads to a purple holocron. There's a red one, blue one, purple holocron.
Is that Mace Windu coming back then?
I don't know, man. Could be.
That's not canon.
That could happen.
You know, since you guys work behind the scenes on this show, I think you don't get as much attention as you should. Especially Kyle.
That's okay.
We finally get Kyle in front of the camera.
I like to be behind the camera.
People need to meet you, Kyle.
Hello.
Yeah. So what do people need to know about you, Kyle? You are probably my favorite person that we work with.
It's great. It's on camera now, so you can never take it back.
That is canon. I don't think people realize how short of a turnaround we work on this show.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a weekly that feels like a daily sometimes.
Yeah, no, totally. No, because
Yeah.
we get you would think that, like, being in the building, we would have all of the news ahead of time, but the news, like, comes in very quickly
Yeah.
as to what's coming out.
And can change very rapidly.
Changes very
Oh,
rapidly.
it's not that anymore. It's this.
And so I will write the show right up until we are shooting it, and then we shoot it, and then we edit it, and then we make changes, and we reshoot,
And re-edit.
and then we re-edit,
Sounds about right.
and then the show goes up-ish at around the same time, depending on how long it takes to export the episode.
Yep.
Because sometimes, like I said, we are editing right down to the last minute. And there's just a million tiny cuts.
Well, that was entertaining as always.
I hope so.
I think it gave people like a little insight into what our daily life is like here, because it's hectic and usually doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's just going to be a comment thread full of, oh God, I could do that job. These guys are idiots. They don't even care.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and sitting down instead of being behind the camera.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks again, guys, and thank you all for watching the Star Wars After Show presented by Verizon. If you want more Star Wars show, be sure to check out StarWars.com, YouTube.com/Star Wars, or the official Star Wars app. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.